Hello, this is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. Today I'm reading from Proverbs, and I changed the Proverbs reading to Sunday evening so that I can give people an inspiration for the week. So this is Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you all have a wonderful, splendid week ahead of you. The verses I'm reading from Proverbs are from chapter 11, starting in verse 4. Riches won't help on the day of judgment, but right living can save you from death. The godly are directed by honesty, the wicked fall beneath their load of sin. The godliness of good people rescues them. The ambition of treacherous people traps them. When the wicked die, their hopes die with them, for they rely on their own feeble strength. The godly are rescued from trouble, and it falls upon the wicked instead. So it doesn't matter what you have. If you live in a mansion and drive a fancy car, when you die, you go to the grave just like everybody else. So none of that matters. What is going to matter is, how did you live? Where are you going to spend eternity? Are you going to go to Hades or hell? Or are you going to go to heaven? It is something to think about. I don't mention hell a lot, but in this case, when we're talking about the wicked and then passing away, it matters. It matters where you're going to spend eternity. And all you have to do is have faith to believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins, and you go to heaven. It's that simple. God's grace and mercy upon us and his sacrifice on the cross forgives us our sin. And I also wanted to talk about hopes. It's saying when the wicked die, their hopes die with them. That wasn't true with Solomon or David. But they weren't wicked. David, when he was king, he did not rebuild the temple. He wanted it rebuilt. He prepared all the things for the temple. And it was his hope and his dream and his prayers that the temple would be built. And when he passed away, those hopes and dreams did not pass away with him, because he taught Solomon, his son, wisdom. And this book of Proverbs was written by Solomon. And Solomon built the temple. He fulfilled his father's dreams. David ingrained that in Solomon and taught him the laws and how to live. Even if David didn't always live a righteous life, overall he lived a righteous life, but he made mistakes, and God forgave him those mistakes. And Solomon, as a child and somewhat as an adult, saw David with those struggles. Our children watch us, and we teach them what is right. But even when we don't do what is right, they see the consequences of that. They see us fall, and hopefully they see us get back up and move on and correct our mistakes, admit to our mistakes, ask for forgiveness for our mistakes. And that's what Solomon saw. And he learned all that wisdom from his father, from the other people around him, and from God. So when you're thinking about money, you need to do the right thing. There are a lot of people out there that know the value, know the amount something is worth, but not know the value of it. I was wearing a necklace. It was about 3 months ago, and this necklace has Lady Liberty on it. The head of the statue of the statue that's in New York Harbor of Lady Liberty on a coin, silver coin. And a person asked me, "What's that worth?" And I said, "I don't know. I'll never sell it because it's invaluable to me. I wear it as a statement, as a principle of the United States of America that took in the immigrants on Ellis Island. I wear it as a statement for the liberty that we've had in the United States. Give me your poor and your hungry. That's our history. That was our mission statement for so long. And now we've turned against it. But that necklace is invaluable to me. It wouldn't matter if it cost $1 million. I'd still want to have it, to wear it, because of the value of it. I went to a lot of online auctions, and people would follow me around and see who I bought from, which I find a very harassing type of a stalking behavior. For instance, this vase. Now, I'm just going to make something up here. Let's say my grandmother had this vase, and she had this exact color and this exact design. Look how beautiful it is. And I spent hours at the auction. Say this had broken, and it was my grandmother's, and which neither are true. But somebody had it in green, but another reseller had it in this bluish purple hue, exactly how my grandmother had it. I would buy it because it was the same color as my grandmother's. So in certain situations like that, not exactly like that, I would get a reseller complaining, "Oh, she discriminated against me. I offered that same vase for $2 less, and she bought it from so-and-so." That's stalking, number one. And it's pressuring people to buy from you, implying that you're discriminating against them, when it's not anything about you. It's not anything about the other reseller, although I would want both of you to ship responsibly and be professional before I'd buy from you. But maybe it's something about the item. And to spread rumors like that and pressure people to buy, it ruins your integrity. So is that extra $2 worth it? What is $2 worth when it comes to repeat customers and loyalty? So money is something that you should not worship. Being after just money from people is wicked. It's evil, it's stalking, it's unfair sales pressure, it's a lot of things. So as I continue in chapter 11, we will talk more about money. I may or may not have any more examples to give you, but I hope I do, and I hope this speaks to you and what you should do in the future. Do you really want to be just about the cost of items? Do you really want to be just about the money and not the relationships? Do you really want to be greedy and petty? Or do you want to treat people good? It's a lot to think about. Let's all be respectful to each other and know that our relationships are more important than the transaction. I've had people have bad attitudes towards me, and I could have given them so much repeat business, but didn't, because their attitude was horrible. Their attitude was greedy. Their attitude was petty. Their attitude was unforgiving if I made a mistake. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And as you go forth in the business you do, whether it's reselling or whether it's cosmetics or whether it's crafting paper or whatever it is that you do, that you consider what's going to happen on Judgment Day or the day that you are no longer here. What is going to matter at that point in time? You all have a wonderful and blessed day.